Yo, peace, God, and I'm on State 13 Love as we continue on the continuation. I'm on Mother Nature, Mother Neteru, you know what I'm saying, with the crystals, keeping it, holding it down. I'm putting them down right now. I want to be down like this. Get that energy in. You know what I'm saying? So, counterclockwise, when you go counterclockwise, you're intaking energy. When you go clockwise, you're giving out energy, and you could do this with or without a crystal, because ultimately you have a crystal within you. Your bones are crystals, your blood is crystallized, salt is crystals. You know what I'm saying? The minerals that you take are crystals, they're rocks. You know what I'm saying? So remember that. You know what I'm saying? Your pineal gland is a crystal. There's legends with the indigenous beings that talk about how these savage ass niggas, these beasts, used to eat us, and they still do, but not so much nowadays, because a lot of people ain't holified like that. I mean, they eat y'all niggas and shit like that, but they're not enjoying y'all as much as they did before, because, you know, we were more purified. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to eat the shit out of me, but I'm like, yo, nigga, bam, bam. You know what I'm saying? But yo, so what we used to do is we used to grow crystals in our pineal gland, a crystal in our heart, and we used to have crystals all over our body, and these beasts used to come and eat us, try to eat us to get that crystal out of us, and that's what kept us in immortality life. You know what I'm saying? And the only way that they could go through that was ultimately through magic. It wasn't like some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that we went through is magic. Whether y'all niggas want to believe it or not, it's all magic spells. You know what I'm saying? And they only get help through draconians and shit like that, and other, not just draconians. Draconians are like the devil's, like, because the devil's an illusion. Like, this is like a dimension. I'm speaking in the dimension of this. It's like a video game. You know what I'm saying? You got a concept of what I'm talking about. Like, I could go higher and higher, like, into this realm. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a video game. The draconians, they ain't nothing but Lord demons. They're rejects. They're not even in line like that. They're not even on point like that, because a lot of the agents that they be sending out, you know what I'm saying? They weak. You know what I'm saying? You catch them smoking cigarettes, you catch them drinking and shit like that, and it tells you right there alone that they're weak. That they weak. They get the only reason that they're being controlled, and they're really not like that. They're really like us. Like I said, it's just a karmatic experience. They're willing. You know what I'm saying? They're not willing to come out. So they're weak, and they're able to be manipulated by weaker people, rejects. And you know, me and you know, that them niggas is weaker than us. So we have, ultimately, peep this, we have more power than the niggas that are controlling them agents. So guess what? Them agents can get controlled by us. And not just the agents can get controlled, but those people that are the ones that are controlling the agents can get controlled by us. So remember that. That's the power we have. That's why knowledge is power. But beyond that, you know, so that's what you gotta know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know, man. You gotta know your shit, man. You gotta know who you are, man. You know what I'm saying? We got ultimate power right now. You know what I'm saying? So you could use this for so many different things. Another thing that I wanted to share up on this, was that that they use this, the crystals is what you see in you see this everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But like, when they used to use those magics to try to take it away from us, some of the people will get buried to get meditation. I don't know if y'all niggas know about the story about the pyramids and shit like that. How under the pyramids, under the Giza, no, not the Giza, under the Sphinx, there's like this blue fire down there. You know what I'm saying? And that's done by these 7 beings. You know what I'm saying? That's ultimately us, you know what I'm saying? Which is the 7 chakras, you know what I'm saying? That's like when you hear the 12 people, and one more person, 13, that's the 12 of the yous, and one more you, 13, ultimately you, boom, boom. So they have these crystals within them, and they go down there to meditate, and they sacrifice themselves for the earth. That's why it's not just one Christ, you know what I'm saying? We all Christ, you know what I'm saying? We all crystals, you know what I'm saying? And we all work together. We all part of the earth. The Earth is one big crystal. That's why when you go to another planet, like if you look up to the skies and you look into the space at night, you know what I'm saying, or even in the daytime, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You could see right through, you know what I'm saying, in the daytime, you can see through the clouds and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people that can do that. And even when you're meditating, you see that the stars look like a crystal. That's why you hear the song, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, like a diamond in this, well, you know what I'm saying, a diamond is a crystal. And so this is a crystal. This is the Earth is made out of garnet, you know what I'm saying, which is a crystal. So you gotta remember that. You gotta concept that. You know what I'm saying. So when these niggas try to take that shit away from us, it was all with magic spells and shit like that. And it was like, it's a temporary thing. It's not like they get over it. You know what I'm saying? Because I went to the Kazakh Records like 2 days ago. I just came out of a fast too, you know what I'm saying? Not to brag on nothing, but just to keep informative. I just did a little quick 3-day fast without me knowing that we were heading right into the equinox, you know what I'm saying? It was like perfect, bang boogie, you know what I'm saying? And excuse me, getting that info. And then so when I got into that information, we were running into the Kazakh Records. We were running, all these people were running, and it was like a race, but I knew it wasn't like a race, like a big race like that. I knew that we all just had to do what we had to do. We all just had to run. It was like a marathon, but it was like no first place or nothing, because we all first place. God is in first place, which is ultimately us, everything, right? The Kazakh. And then I started seeing some niggas cheating. Some niggas cutting through places, trying to get to the finish line quicker, and some niggas were trapping places. Like they'll run through the pathway and close it up, kind of like, you know, like the video games, you know what I'm saying? I don't play video games like that, but the Mario Karts or whatever, some shit like that they throw little bananas or some shit like that, they throw bombs or whatever. Well, that's what these niggas was doing. They were cheating and making it like, oh yeah, you can't go through there. But I'm like, yo, you can't do that. I'm like, yo, I know you could go through there. And I was just jumping over, walking right through it, you know what I'm saying? And I was saying to myself, when I was seeing these niggas cutting and cheating and getting to the first place, I was like, yo, you can't do that. Yo, you can't cheat here, nigga. You could probably think you cheating, you getting away with it, but you in the Kazakh Records. What the heck you think you doing? You in the library. What you think you doing? You think you're gonna get away with that shit? They got this is not like just some camera shit or some shit. Nigga, you getting caught, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So so I was like, that ain't gonna happen. And ultimately, what happens is when those people, they may seem like they got in first place. Like some people right now, they may seem like they're successful and they got everything they need and all this and that, and they seem like they're ruling the upper elite class or whatever. And it's like, it's kind of like this. Peep this game out. You know what I'm saying? It's not even a game. This is real. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. It's like how you know how when you're growing a tree or you're growing some fruits, some vegetables, you know what I'm saying? Or even a crystal, whatever. But this is ultimately a metaphor to growing yourself. Just peep this out. When you growing the fruit, when these niggas growing the fruit, they're growing the fruit with all this GMO bullshit, and they may grow it faster than a normal apple, and they may grow fatter and bigger. It may take 2 months, and they get some big ass apple. You know what I'm saying? While you may take your time processing it, taking care of it every day, boom, boom. It may take you like 7 months. You know what I'm saying? And your apple may grow like this big. Maybe a little bit smaller like that. But your apple is the realest apple. Your apple is not like their apple. Their apple doesn't have the nutrients that it needs. It doesn't have the elements or nothing. It just has that big look that it looked like it won, but it didn't. It's just there. You know what I'm saying? So us, we're that apple that grew with all the nutrition, with more than just nutrition, that vitamin, mineral, that ultimate, that mystical energy that you need. So real winners are the ones that really take that full path. You know what I'm saying? That take that full frequency, that full energy, and they resonate on it. They take it. They like, it's like a tsunami coming real hard. See, a lot of niggas, they might come at you with one punch, real quick, and you know, you think they won or some shit. Nah, that nigga just gave you one hit, bam. It's like these rappers or whatever, one hit, bam, and they just run away. You know what I'm saying? That's it. While niggas is coming, boom, 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 boom. Combo breaker, you know what I'm saying? Ultimate, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Fatality, you know what I'm saying? We come in with the annihilation, you know what I'm saying? The heaviness, you know what I'm saying? So that's how we come in, you know what I'm saying? So Don't get it twisted with these niggas saying like they winning and shit like that. It ain't nothing like that, alright? Alright, yo, peace, guy. Yo, you positive?